Today, we're diving into the remarkable life of Berry Gordy, the mastermind behind Motown Records and the legacy of iconic artists. In this video, we'll explore Gordy's impressive lifestyle, take you on a tour of his luxurious home, showcase his incredible car collection, and give insight into his career that shaped the music industry. Plus, we'll look at his family legacy with his 8 children and the net worth he's amassed through his historic career. Let's uncover the story behind the man who built Motown. Berry Gordy is a legendary figure in music, a visionary record executive, and producer with an estimated net worth of $400 million. His name is synonymous with Motown Records, the groundbreaking label he founded in 1959 that would go on to change the face of popular music. Gordy's journey began humbly. After leaving high school early, he started out as a songwriter for Detroit's local music scene. But his drive and talent soon pushed him to create Tamla Records, which eventually evolved into the iconic Motown Records. With an unmatched ability to spot talent, Gordy shaped the careers of artists who would become household names: Smokey Robinson, Stevie Wonder, The Temptations, Gladys Knight and the Pips, and the Jackson 5, among others. Motown's unique sound, a blend of soul, pop, and R&B, captured the ears and hearts of people across racial lines, setting a new standard in the music industry and forging a path through the racial divides of the 1960s and 1970s. Beyond just music, Gordy had the business sense to turn Motown into a cultural force. He helped his artists dominate the charts and even expanded Motown's influence into television and film, broadening the label's reach and embedding it into popular culture. In 1988, after decades of groundbreaking work, Gordy sold Motown Records to MCA for $60 million. Not long after, he also sold Motown's catalog rights to Polygram for a staggering $330 million. His contributions to music and culture have been honored with multiple accolades, including induction into both the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the National Rhythm and Blues Hall of Fame. Gordy also shared his journey in his autobiography, To Be Loved, giving readers a deeper look into the mind of the man behind the Motown magic. His legacy is not just a chapter in music history. It's a sound that continues to inspire and resonate around the world. Berry Gordy Jr. was born on November 28, 1929, in Detroit, Michigan, as the 7th of 8 children. His family's roots trace back to a fascinating, yet troubling chapter of American history. His great-grandfather, James Gordy, was a plantation owner in Georgia, and Berry shares this ancestor with former U.S. President Jimmy Carter. His grandfather, born to James Gordy and an enslaved woman on the plantation, represents a legacy that shaped Gordy's complex and rich history. Although Gordy dropped out of high school in the 11th grade to pursue his dream of becoming a professional boxer, his career in the ring was short-lived. Instead, fate led him to serve in the Army during the Korean War, an experience that set the stage for his later ventures. After returning from the war, Gordy opened the 3D Record Mart, a shop that catered to Detroit's African-American community and specialized in jazz albums. In his free time, Gordy dabbled in songwriting, and his talents soon bore fruit with the success of Reet Petite, a hit song for the legendary Jackie Wilson. This success provided him with the financial foundation to make a pivotal shift from hobbyist to professional. With the profits from Reet Petite, he transitioned into full-time songwriting and producing, launching the career that would eventually change the entire landscape of music with the creation of Motown Records. Between 1957 and 1959, Berry Gordy was deeply immersed in the music scene, producing tracks for a range of up-and-coming artists. Among them was a young group called the Miracles, initially known as the Matadors, led by the talented Smokey Robinson. Recognizing Gordy's potential, Robinson pushed him to think bigger, urging him to create something more than just a local operation. In 1959, with an $800 loan from his family, Gordy launched Tamla Records, an R&B label that would soon change the course of music history. Tamla's first release, Come to Me by Mark Johnson, was a hit, establishing the label's credibility. But Gordy was just getting started. The Miracles track Bad Girl was released under a second label, Motown, which Gordy had also founded. This song was another success, and in 1959, Gordy merged Tamla and Motown into the now legendary Motown Record Corporation. By 1966, Motown had exploded in size, employing 450 people and generating a staggering $20 million in revenue, the equivalent of $144 million today. Gordy had built an empire, and Motown became one of the most successful independent record labels in history. But Gordy's ambitions didn't stop at music. In the early 1970s, he made a bold move to Atlantis, where he shifted his focus to film production. There, he produced iconic movies such as Lady Sings the Blues, starring Diana Ross, and Mahogany, which he also directed. Both films solidified Ross as a superstar, while also cementing Gordy's legacy in the world of cinema. Later, in 1985, he ventured into martial arts film with The Last Dragon, which became a cult classic. Gordy's ability to expand beyond music and carve out new realms of success is a testament to his creative vision and entrepreneurial spirit. In 1988, Berry Gordy made a landmark decision to sell his stake in Motown to MCA Records for $61 million, which would be roughly $120 million in today's dollars. Along with his stake in the label, he also sold the rights to the legendary Motown song catalog, held under his subsidiary, Joe Bate Publishing, to EMI Publishing. This catalog, which included 15,000 songs minus 240 of which Gordy wrote himself, was a treasure trove of musical history. A few years later, Polygram bought the entire catalog, paying a staggering $330 million for the songs that had shaped the musical landscape of the 1960s and beyond. Throughout his career, Gordy had an unparalleled impact on the music world. He's credited with launching the careers of some of the most influential artists in history, including the Supremes, Marvin Gaye, The Temptations, The Four Tops, and Stevie Wonder. He also wrote numerous chart-topping hits for the Jackson 5, cementing his place as one of the greatest music moguls of all time. Gordy's work wasn't just a success in the studio. It also broke down racial barriers and brought soul, pop, and R&B music to a global audience. His groundbreaking contributions to the industry were recognized when he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1988. He became the first living person to receive the prestigious Songwriters Hall of Fame Pioneer Award in 2013, a testament to his enduring influence. In 2016, Gordy was honored with the National Medal of Arts by President Barack Obama, who praised him for helping to create a trailblazing new sound in American music. Gordy's legacy is one of innovation, creativity, and a deep love for music that changed the world. Beyond his trailblazing work in the music industry, Berry Gordy also ventured into various other creative and entrepreneurial projects that further solidified his legacy. In 1994, he published his autobiography, To Be Loved, where he reflected on his incredible journey from a young man in Detroit to the mastermind behind one of the most influential music empires in history. The book offered readers an intimate look into his personal life and the rise of Motown, detailing the challenges, triumphs, and transformative moments that defined his career. Not content to rest on his laurels, Gordy also expanded his vision into the world of theater. In 2011, he began developing a Broadway musical centered around the Motown story. The result was Motown, the musical, which premiered at the Lunt-Fontanne Theater in New York in April 2013. The production, which ran until January 2015, was a vibrant celebration of Motown's rich history and its cultural impact. It featured a thrilling mix of the label's greatest hits, bringing the legendary music to a new generation of fans. The show not only highlighted the artists and hits that defined an era, but also told the behind-the-scenes story of Gordy's rise to success. The musical's popularity transcended American borders, and in 2016, a UK version of Motown, the musical, opened in London's West End. The international success of the show was another testament to Gordy's influence, showing that the Motown legacy continues to resonate across generations and cultures, keeping the magic of his musical empire alive for fans worldwide. Gordy's ventures beyond music proved that his creativity had no bounds, and his story continued to inspire long after the first notes of Motown's iconic sound had played. In 1975, Berry Gordy, the legendary founder of Motown Records, purchased a spectacular mansion in Malibu, California, marking the beginning of what would become one of the most iconic properties in the area. For over 2 decades, this sprawling estate served as both a personal retreat and a symbol of Gordy's success in the music industry. The property, located along the pristine Malibu coastline, offered breathtaking views of the Pacific Ocean and provided an oasis of peace and privacy for the Motown mogul. The house itself was a stunning blend of modern luxury and classic California style. Featuring large windows that showcased the panoramic ocean vistas, the estate had a spacious open-plan design that allowed natural light to flood the interiors. Gordy's taste in design was reflected in the property's sleek, minimalist aesthetic, with high ceilings, rich hardwood floors, and custom finishes throughout the home. The living spaces were designed for both comfort and elegance, with multiple areas for relaxing, entertaining, and enjoying the company of close friends and family. The formal living room featured a grand fireplace, and the adjacent dining area had ample space for hosting dinner parties. A gourmet kitchen, equipped with state-of-the-art appliances, was perfect for preparing meals for the household and guests alike. The master suite was a serene escape, complete with an expansive sitting area and floor-to-ceiling windows that opened up to a private terrace. The ensuite bathroom was designed with luxury in mind, offering a soaking tub with ocean views, a spacious walk-in shower, and custom cabinetry. Throughout the house, Gordy included numerous personalized touches that reflected his career in entertainment, including a fully equipped music studio, which was the perfect place for him to unwind or work on new creative projects. The outdoor spaces of the estate were just as remarkable, with meticulously landscaped grounds, a sparkling swimming pool, and expansive patios perfect for alfresco dining or simply enjoying the coastal breeze. The property also featured a private path that led down to the beach, providing a serene connection to the ocean. In 1997, after owning the property for more than 2 decades, Gordy sold the Malibu mansion to entertainment mogul Michael Ovitz for $6 million. By this point, Gordy's career had reached a new phase, and the Malibu estate, which had been such a central part of his life during Motown's heyday, was no longer the place he wanted to call home. However, the mansion's legacy lived on, becoming one of the most coveted properties in Malibu. Even though Gordy moved on from the property, the sale was still a significant moment in his life. The Malibu mansion had served as a backdrop to many iconic moments in the music mogul's journey, from his Motown triumphs to his personal milestones, making it an unforgettable chapter in his remarkable life story. In 2014, Gordy made another significant real estate move when he sold a stylish condominium in Century City, California, for $2 million. This property, nestled in one of the most sought-after areas of Los Angeles, offered Gordy a more modern, cosmopolitan lifestyle, reflecting his evolution from music mogul to seasoned entrepreneur. The condo was a sleek, contemporary space that contrasted with some of the more sprawling estates he had owned in the past. The luxury condo featured an open-concept floor plan that maximized space and light, with expansive windows offering panoramic views of the city's skyline and surrounding areas. The living room, with its clean lines and minimalist decor, was designed for both relaxation and entertaining, while the dining area offered a sophisticated space for hosting guests. High-end finishes, including polished hardwood floors, recessed lighting, and custom cabinetry, added a touch of elegance to the home. The kitchen was a chef's dream, equipped with top-of-the-line appliances, granite countertops, and a large island that served as both a cooking space and a casual dining area. It was perfect for both intimate dinners and larger gatherings, reflecting Gordy's preference for spaces that could accommodate his busy lifestyle while offering a sense of calm and order. The master suite was a serene retreat, complete with a spacious walk-in closet, large windows, and an ensuite bathroom featuring luxurious fixtures and finishes. The bathroom included a soaking tub with stunning views, a separate shower, and dual vanities, creating a spa-like atmosphere in the heart of the city. One of the highlights of the condo was the private balcony, where Gordy could unwind while taking in the stunning views of Century City and the wider Los Angeles area. The building itself offered a range of luxury amenities, including a fitness center, a pool, and 24-hour concierge service, providing a level of convenience and comfort that matched Gordy's status. Although Gordy had lived in a variety of estates over the years, his decision to sell the Century City condo was part of his desire to simplify his life. It was a shift towards embracing a more streamlined lifestyle, while still maintaining access to the best of Los Angeles. The sale of the condo marked the end of an era for Gordy in Century City, but it also represented a move towards new ventures and opportunities, as he continued to evolve both personally and professionally. The sale of the condo for $2 million was just another chapter in Gordy's long history of real estate transactions, each of which reflected different stages of his remarkable career. Whether in Malibu or Century City, Gordy's homes have always mirrored his success, style, and ever-changing needs, making his real estate portfolio as dynamic as his career in the music industry. The jewel of Berry Gordy's real estate portfolio is undoubtedly his Bel Air estate, a property that has been at the heart of his luxury lifestyle for decades. Gordy first acquired a parcel of land in the exclusive Bel Air neighborhood of Los Angeles in 1976, marking the beginning of what would become one of the most iconic and expansive estates in the area. Over the years, Gordy expanded his Bel Air holdings, ultimately creating a sprawling compound that would serve as a symbol of his immense success. The estate, which boasts a prime location in one of the most prestigious neighborhoods in Los Angeles, is nestled among lush, manicured grounds that offer both privacy and unparalleled views of the city. Gordy's Bel Air residence reflects his refined taste, combining the elegance of classic architectural design with modern luxury. The main house of the compound is a stately residence with over 20,000 square feet of living space. The home is built with a mix of traditional and contemporary influences, with grand columns, vaulted ceilings, and expansive windows that allow natural light to pour in. The interiors are designed with a keen attention to detail, with opulent finishes, marble floors, and custom woodwork throughout. Every room in the house exudes a sense of sophistication, from the formal living and dining areas to the spacious bedrooms and private study. The kitchen is a chef's dream, equipped with high-end appliances, sleek countertops, and an expansive island, perfect for preparing meals for both intimate family gatherings and large social events. Gordy's love for entertaining is evident throughout the home, with several open-concept spaces designed for seamless flow between rooms, as well as multiple outdoor terraces and patios that open to the stunning views beyond. The master suite is a sanctuary of luxury, featuring a massive bedroom with floor-to-ceiling windows, a private sitting area, and a lavish en-suite bathroom complete with dual vanities, a soaking tub, and a walk-in shower. The suite also includes a spacious walk-in closet, perfectly designed for the extensive wardrobe of a man who has always had an eye for style. Outside, the grounds are equally impressive, with meticulously landscaped gardens, a sprawling lawn, and several outdoor seating areas designed for relaxation and entertaining. The estate also features a pool, a spa, and a separate guest house, providing ample space for family, friends, or visiting celebrities. The property is designed for complete privacy, surrounded by tall hedges and gates that shield it from the outside world, making it the perfect retreat for Gordy and his family. Gordy's Bel Air compound has long been a symbol of his achievements in the music industry, his eye for high-end living, and his desire to create a sanctuary away from the pressures of the public eye. The estate not only represents a legacy of success, but also provides a space for Gordy to continue to build on his remarkable career and enjoy his wealth in one of the most desirable locations in the world. Berry Gordy and Smokey Robinson are not only legends in the music world, they are also deeply committed to giving back to their communities and making a lasting impact through philanthropy. Their humanitarian work has touched countless lives, from their local Detroit roots to global causes, and it's no surprise that in 2023, they were honored as the Recording Academy's MusiCares Persons of the Year. This prestigious recognition celebrates their tireless contributions to the music industry and beyond. One of the cornerstones of their philanthropy is their dedication to supporting arts and music programs in schools. Both Gordy and Robinson, born and raised in Detroit, have long believed in the power of music to change lives. In 2006, Gordy founded an after-school program at the Motown Center, aimed at giving young musicians in Detroit the tools and encouragement they needed to pursue their dreams. Gordy expressed his pride in the program, noting the positive growth he saw in the students involved. Robinson also has a rich history of supporting music education, particularly in South Los Angeles. In 2022, he made a generous donation to a local school to ensure children could continue to access music programs. Robinson, reflecting on his own experience as a young band member, shared his joy in seeing today's kids thrive musically. In addition to their support of music education, Gordy and Robinson are also passionate about helping young people pursue careers in the performing arts. The Heroes and Legends Scholarship Foundation, which assists at-risk youth, has benefited from their involvement. Gordy, a key contributor to this cause, attended the Hale Awards in 2022, alongside other Motown luminaries, to help raise awareness and funding for this vital program. Their commitment to Detroit, the city that gave birth to Motown, is equally strong. In 2019, Gordy made a generous $4 million donation to the Motown Museum, helping to secure the legacy of Motown's cultural significance. This donation was part of a broader $50 million expansion project, which culminated in the grand reopening of the museum in 2022. Robinson, who has always remained deeply connected to the Motown legacy, gave an emotional speech at the reopening, reminding everyone that the influence of Motown would continue to inspire generations to come. Gordy and Robinson are also passionate advocates for the MusiCares Malibu Fund, which provides addiction recovery services to members of the music community. Robinson has been a vocal supporter of the program, and in 2016, the MusiCares MAP Fund threw a tribute concert in his honor. Gordy, as honorary tribute chair for the event, also showed his unwavering support for this critical initiative that helps music professionals get the treatment they need to recover and continue their careers. Their philanthropy also extends far beyond music. Gordy's generosity has supported global health initiatives, including the significant donation in 2021 to the St. John's Health Center Foundation. The funds helped establish the Berry Gordy Clinical Research Laboratory at Providence St. John's Health Center, with the goal of making medical discoveries that benefit communities of color and those in need. Gordy emphasized that healthcare, like music, should be accessible to all. Robinson, on the other hand, has been a leading voice in the fight for clean drinking water. In 2012, he launched Smoke Alarm, a social media platform designed to raise awareness for global issues, with clean water being the first major cause he championed. His continued advocacy for water rights underscores his commitment to improving lives around the world. Together, Gordy and Robinson have shown that their hearts are as big as their legacies. Their work continues to uplift people around the world, providing access to music, education, healthcare, and dignity. Berry Gordy's personal life has been as dynamic and multifaceted as his illustrious career in the music industry. Gordy has been married and divorced 3 times and is the proud father of 8 children. In 1953, after returning from deployment in the Korean War, Gordy married his first wife, Thelma Louise Coleman, in Toledo, Ohio. Their marriage lasted until 1959, and together they share 3 children. This early chapter of Gordy's life laid the foundation for his journey as a family man and a budding entrepreneur. Gordy's second marriage was to Raynoma Mayberry Lyles, which spanned from 1960 to 1964. Together, they have 1 son. This period coincided with the early years of Motown Records, as Gordy was building his musical empire and shaping the careers of future legends. In 1990, Gordy married his 3rd wife, Grace Eaton. Their union lasted until 1993. Despite the brevity of his marriages, Gordy's commitment to his family has remained steadfast. In addition to his children from his marriages, Gordy shares a daughter with Gina Jackson, a son with Margaret Norton, who was his mistress at the time, a daughter with singer Diana Ross, and a son with Nancy Leviska. His daughter with Diana Ross, Rhonda Ross Kendrick, followed in her parents' footsteps, becoming a singer and actress in her own right. So, as we explore Berry Gordy's personal life, let's appreciate the depth and complexity of his journey. From his marriages and divorces to his 8 children, including his daughter Rhonda Ross Kendrick, who has carried on the family's musical legacy, Gordy's story is a testament to his resilience, dedication to family, and the profound impact he has had on those around him.